podcasthero.com.
Welcome to the Daily Quote, a podcast designed to kickstart your day in a positive way. I'm your host, McGivern, for August 21st. Today is Poets' Day, and before you start thinking about sonnets and haikus, let me tell you what this really means. Poets' Day is a cheeky British and Australian tradition that refers to Friday as the end of the work week. The acronym stands for Piss Off Early, Tomorrow's Saturday. Now, I know that sounds a bit irreverent for a family-friendly podcast, but bear with me. There's something beautifully human about this tradition. It's been around for decades, and it captures the universal feeling we all get on Friday afternoon when productivity starts to wane and our minds begin drifting toward weekend plans. The tradition is that Poets' Day officially begins at 3:30 p.m. on Friday, when workers across the UK and Australia start mentally checking out, even if they're still physically at their desks. It's become such a recognized phenomenon that managers often plan accordingly, knowing that Friday afternoon isn't the time for important meetings or demanding projects. What I love about Poets' Day is that it acknowledges something we all experience but rarely talk openly about. That anticipation of rest, the natural human rhythm that values both work and leisure, and the collective sigh of relief that comes at the end of a productive work week. Which brings us to today's quote from the American philosopher and psychologist William James, who once said, "The art of being wise is knowing what to overlook." William James' insight about wisdom being the art of knowing what to overlook connects beautifully to the spirit of Poets' Day. In our work lives, we're constantly bombarded with emails, meetings, deadlines, and tasks that seem equally urgent. But true wisdom, and perhaps true productivity, lies in recognizing what actually deserves our attention and what we can safely set aside. Think about it. Poets' Day isn't really about being irresponsible or lazy. It's about the collective wisdom that recognizes Friday afternoon isn't the time to tackle complex problems or start ambitious projects. It's about knowing that sometimes the most important thing to overlook is the perfectionist voice that says we must be equally productive every single hour of every workday. James understood that our attention and energy are finite resources. We can't focus on everything with equal intensity, nor should we try. The wise person learns to distinguish between what truly matters and what only feels urgent in the moment. They develop the skill of strategic overlooking, choosing to let go of the minor irritations, the perfectionist tendencies, and the guilt about not being constantly productive. Poets' Day embodies this wisdom on a collective scale. It's an entire culture saying, we know what to overlook right now, the pressure to squeeze every ounce of productivity from the final hours of the work week. Instead, we can overlook the unfinished tasks that can wait until Monday and focus on what truly matters: rest, relationships, and renewal. The art James describes isn't about ignoring responsibilities, it's about having the wisdom to know which battles are worth fighting and which moments are worth savoring. These days, I try to create my own version of Poets' Day by consciously transitioning from work mode, which right now is actually job search mode, to personal time. Maybe it's closing the laptop a little bit early, taking a longer walk, or simply giving myself permission to be done for the day without guilt. So today, whether it's actually Friday for you or not, which August 21st is actually Thursday this year. So, yeah. Consider embracing both sides of William James' wisdom. Practice the art of knowing what to overlook. The perfectionist pressure, the guilt about taking breaks, the idea that every moment must be maximally productive. Remember that true wisdom isn't about doing everything, it's about knowing what deserves your attention and what can safely be let go. Sometimes the wisest thing we can do is overlook our own expectations and give ourselves permission to simply be human. That's going to do it for today. May you develop the art of wise overlooking, and may you always know the difference between what truly matters and what can wait until Monday. I'm Andrew McGivern, signing off for now. But I'll be back tomorrow, same pod time, same pod station, with another daily quote.